So welcome to my YouTube channel. To the new guys, I really do hope you like this video and you end up subscribing. So today I'm just hanging out at a premier beach around Coco Beauty with my best friend. She's the one filming this video. Anyway, so I'm going to start by telling you a story of how I ended up as my sister's maid of honor and how I will never be anyone's maid of honor ever again. Okay, so let's get straight into the story, shall we? So earlier this May, my sister was getting married. I know, we were all happy. I had 1 month to my exam and I hadn't been home in a long time, but I said let me just come home because I love my sister. So let me just give you a little background into my sister and I. She's everything to me. Look, we were in church, my mom was there, my pastor was going around asking everyone who was our role model. My mom was sitting there, and when it got to my turn, I said my sister was my role model. That's how much I love my sister. So you can just imagine how difficult this is for me and what a hard experience that was. So I come home, marriage is going on, you know, there's the usual fight between my mom and my sister as to what dress she's going to wear, what flowers we're going to use. Nobody cares. The day comes, I invite my best friend, she comes, we're hanging out with my sister because the next day she's going to get married. We had so much fun. And then the next day, so it comes. My sister wakes up, she takes a bath, my best friend and I, we're doing our thing. So she's in the adjoining room next to us. The makeup team comes in, they start making her up. I'm with my best friend in the other room. We are trying to pick out our shoes, our clothes. We are trying to figure stuff out. It's not easy on wedding days. We were having the engagement in our house and then we would move on to the church for the wedding. Now, so I don't know how this happened, but somehow I couldn't find my earrings. The earrings I was supposed to wear, I could not find them for the life of me. And my best friend had these small earrings. They just were not appropriate for the wedding. So I quickly said, let me go to the bride's bedroom, let me look for some earrings, let me see how what I'm wearing is looking on me, if I will stick with this, I don't know. I go into her room, there's a whole team around her making her up. And then there's a mirror beside the wall, so there are so many mirrors in the room. I picked that one to just look, to see how I'm looking. And then my sister starts, Tafwa, are you serious? By this time, you are looking for earrings, like in front of the whole makeup team. I'm like, what? You know, and I'm not very confrontational. If you ask people who know me, they will tell you I'm not a very confrontational person. Like, I swallow things, like, it's fine, we move. But I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was the stress of the exam I had to write. I don't know if it's because I hadn't had a good night's sleep. I don't know what it was. I just snapped at my sister. And my sister is at least 7 years older than me. So she's not someone I can just go around snapping at. I just snapped at her. I asked her, are you also serious? Do you know why I'm here? Do you want your wedding to go to shit? Can't you see what is happening? It's not my fault. I just went off air. The whole makeup team, everybody was just looking at me. My sister's best friend was also there, so she was saying, I'm like, Safa, what's wrong with you? And then I just chuckle and I leave the room. So, well, I regret it. So this day, I regret it. I don't, my God. Well, so let's go on. Let's take it. Fine. So I go to my room. Everything dies down. They do our makeup. We're looking good. Like, we're looking fly. My best friend talks to me. I decide to let it go. Let's just go down and have fun for the engagement. We go down. The engagement is perfect. We all had fun. Nobody needs to know what happened. It's time for the wedding, so we had to go back to our rooms and change into our flower girl dresses. My sister will change into an actual wedding gown, and then we can go to the church. I change. So I changed, my best friend changed. We're all in the process of changing. I have invited a lot of my friends, by the way. So I go down because I need to take care of their transportation. I called all of them from different places, and some of them I just want to make sure they get to the church straight. So immediately I change. I go down to talk to them. I go down to book the Uber for them to just see to it that they're okay. During that time, my sister is up there and she's worn her wedding gown, and the photographer is taking pictures of her in the room. I go up and my sister is frowning. My best friend is in the room. She's not even coming out. My mom is angry. What is the problem? My sister's wedding gown is torn. Well, I'm the maid of honor, and if I was there, I would have been arranging the dress so that it wouldn't have. So look, that day was just crazy. My God. So I'm like, wait, and I don't know how seamstresses like sew these wedding gowns. I mean, for real. I don't know how many layers were under the wedding gown. I mean, seriously, every step my sister took, okay, I had to now arrange it again. I had to, for every single step she took, I made sure the dress flowed nicely around her again so that the photographer could get his shots. And because she somehow tripped on the layer which came here, and anyway, the nets, you know, the nets that is attached to the wedding gowns, they are usually the people's color. So that was the lucky part for us. Nobody could really see that it was torn. It was the net part that was torn, and there was even a veil. So that was, my sister was not taking it easy that day. It was the worst day, seriously. I mean, I love my sister and I'm happy she got married, and probably one day I'll invite her here to, you know, I'll invite her here to defend herself. But really, so we go to the church, and I swear, like, look, seriously, on the wedding day, my sister was a psychopath. I mean, really, she could be angry 1 minute and the next minute she's smiling with humility. Like, it was crazy. I was the only one she was angry at. She was smiling at everyone else. So we get to the church, you know, and she has to walk through to the pulpit. She's dancing her way through, and every step she takes, as usual, I'm going all around her trying to move her wedding gown so she doesn't trip over. No one should be a maid of honor. I mean, seriously, it's not a fate I would wish for anyone. No one deserves that, really. Anyway, so she's dancing, she's going. I'm happy. I'm doing my job. We get to the top. She has to kneel down on a pillow with her husband. It takes about 5 minutes to get that dress in the right position for her to go on her knees to get her prayers. But we managed to pull it through. We go to the stage, we take our seats, so she's in front, we sit behind. All the fans are directed towards the men of God, and I am sweating like crazy. My sister has this little fan, so she's, you know, using that. That's cool. It's a sacrifice I can make, it's no problem. They preach the word of God, it's nice, we're done. Now they call my sister to, you know, the front. It's time to, I guess, kiss the bride, bride, exchange rings, all of that. Cool. So they call her, and then I'm sitting down, because when that's happening, we don't have to go, we rehearsed it. I'm just sitting down watching. I guess my sister signals for me. So she was sweating, it was really hot. You would think they would consider and give one fan to us, but I guess not. So anyway, she's there, and then the pastor is starting. So, you know, now you made, and the congregation, yeah. Behind her, and I'm whispering to her, like, Mama, she's holding this tissue she's been using to dab her face little by little, and the tissue is like this, so the congregation is here. And then I tell her, like, Mama, give me the tissue quickly, the guy is about to remove your veil and kiss you. I say it about 4 times. She's just there smiling at the men of God like she hasn't heard me. And then the last time, you know, she's fixed her nails, so the last time she just she just knocks my hand out of the veil. Surely that was my breaking point. My eyes filled with tears, a little came out. When they told her to kiss the bride, the groom, sorry, I didn't care. I wasn't giving. I turned my head. I was just like, fuck it. I'm sorry, I don't care anymore. I lost it then. So she kisses her husband and everything. They are happy. We go sit back down. People do stuff. Even when it's time for the photography. So I don't have any picture with my sister. There's no picture of the bride with her maid of honor. I didn't take it. That's how bad that day was for me. And then we go, so we're supposed to go for offering, stuff like that. My sister is dancing. Look, it's as if nothing ever happened that day. It's like that day is the best day she's ever had. And she's dancing, and I'm miserable. And I haven't eaten since dawn. I've been helping my mom, so I haven't eaten, mind you. And we close around 2 or 3. My legs are shaking because I have been standing most of the day. I am just sad. My legs are shaking. So we close the wedding. My sister is thanking the men of God, like they are chatting with her. You know, everybody has their unsolicited advice they give during the wedding. So anyway, they are all talking to her, and I just rush down. I see them sharing the food, and I rush down. So I go, I grab one jollof pack. I go sit in my dad's car in the back seat. I'm quickly eating. Like, give me 5 minutes. I swear I was going to finish that food and go out there. My sister sends my mom to come for the irresponsible bridesmaid who is not there arranging her clothes while she's taking her pictures. I guess there you could say I was wrong, but I mean really I was done that day. It wasn't my fault, I was just done. So I put the food down. I'm not even able to finish the food. I go out there, I help her. Every pose, I help her until she's done. And then she goes on a honeymoon. We escorted her to the hotel with her husband. And then in the evening she sends me this message. She's like, she's sorry if she offended me during the day and all that. So she knew. Anyway, she sends that apology and I also reply, I'm like, I'm also sorry if I disappointed you. But really, I mean, my best friend is shooting this video and I'm telling her right now, I will never be anyone's maid of honor. Look for someone else. I swear to God, it's not happening to me again. Alright, so thank you very much. Thank you for joining me and I hope you had fun. Please remember to like and comment. Tell me about your experience if you've seen something like this and let me know what you'd like to see more of on this channel. So, it was nice meeting you all. This was really nice. Have a nice